Okay, what does hooks mean when talking about unlearning? So in the chapter that we read, she talked about unlearning in the sense of like the person who is in prison unlearning like his ways that he used to have. And so I think an example of unlearning would be like in the South when it became illegal to own slaves, and a while after that, people had to unlearn their ways of automatically thinking that African Americans were slaves and they didn't have any rights and everything like that. They had to completely unlearn their way of life that they functioned with for so long. They had to just totally unlearn it, forget it, and develop a new um, way of thinking and of living. Um, so, more of an example today, I guess, of how what have I unlearned in my time at Whitewater. I would say that I have unlearned my. I don't know if I can think of anything that I've unlearned actually. Um, I think I've unlearned my study habits that I had in high school. Because I'll be done next semester. I'm starting to have that senioritis, and I've unlearned. I don't know if this is not necessarily the right way of looking at the topic, but I've unlearned how to prepare in advance for things. Like when I have a test or a paper coming up, I pretty much do it at the last possible minute, and it's way more stressful instead of taking the time ahead of time to do it in smaller steps. I pretty much just wait until the end to do it. So I should probably unlearn what I unlearned and go back to what I originally learned. But um, yeah, I think unlearning is just I think it's almost equal to forgetting, but it's more than just forgetting. It's like uh, stopping your actions as well as just your thoughts. So, like if someone um, if there was a husband who was abusive to his wife, he could unlearn those actions by first stopping what he was doing and then taking it a step further and looking at why he did what he did, and then figuring out that, and then changing his views on that and saying like, no, this is not what I should have done, and then going a step further and saying like, this was my fault, this was not her fault. And yeah, so I think unlearning is just forgetting but with actions, I guess.